I'm Dan Morris, you're watching Boast and Dan Bushcraft, and today we're not doing what we were supposed to be doing at all, because I was making a completely different video and I've made an absolute mess of it, so we won't be doing that today. But what we will be doing then is my attempt at a rescue. I've quickly grabbed something and I'm just going to show you something, whether you want to see it or not. You might not be interested. Vitamin coffee. Oh, delicious. Well then, without any more, I'm not telling you what the disaster was either. I've completely messed something up. Don't worry about that. You'll see it in future when I get it right and I don't mess it up. But instead then, let's take a look at something completely unrelated. How about then a little Hobo fishing reel that I've just grabbed off my shelf over there rather quickly. Charming little thing. I actually carved this a good number of years ago. Now this itself actually started as just a piece of 2x2, common garden 2x2. You'll find bits of that knocking about all over the place. Any wood would do if it's big enough, and all I did was run an auger bit down the centre of it to hollow it so that you can put stuff in there, and carved it to take two different types of line for two different strengths of line. Now that also means you can have two lines out at once and do other clever things. You don't have to carve yours if you don't want to. You can keep it as simple as you like, but it is just a charming, simple little thing that you can carry in your bag or anywhere really for use when you are fishing. Obviously that's what it is. Now the whole idea of hollowing the centre of it out is so I can stuff a cork in it, because inside there I have all manner of things, spinners and weights and other hooks, and you can fit quite a lot in there depending on how deep in it you go. Everything that you're going to need for a spot of cheeky fishing. Now then, yes, I know that's gone, rolled away. I know, yeah, you can just use a tin can. I have seen that done many times. You can find yourself just an old can and wrap your line around your can and use it like that, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It does indeed work, but one major drawback of that is it doesn't float if you drop it in the water, or should you catch something and it pulls it in the water. This is wood, it will float. So if you were to lose it in the water, the chances are you would probably be able to get it back. So it's just a practical little idea to carry with you for when you want to do a bit of fishing. It's a very practical idea today, given the mess made of the other video, and here's something you can just look at. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that wonderful? So there we go. This will probably be the shortest video I have ever made. So there's not much point me waffling about this. I have used this many times and I have caught many fish with this little thing. What's quite nice about it as well, just trying to fill some airtime here. What is quite nice about it as well is you can get yourself a nice Y-shaped stick and just peg the thing to the ground so that it can't be dragged off, basically. You could probably do that with just a Coke can or something like that too, but in bushcraft, why not carve something a little bit more attractive? And then every time you look at it, you will have that nice little charm feeling of going, yeah, I made that and I've used it ever since. So as usual, because we are in North Staffordshire, merry old England here, and England is not very merry at the moment. It's certainly old, but it isn't very merry, because I think we're having one of the longest periods of rainfall and bad weather on record. And although weirdly I'm quite happy to take the bike out in that weather, I don't seem to want to go to the woods and get absolutely soaked in the woods trying to make fires out of crazy bits of this, that and the other. So there won't be any fishing today is the long and short of all of that waffle, as much as I wouldn't mind a bit of fishing, to be quite honest with you. That would be pretty nice. But we will in future take that out, do some fishing with it on the channel, and just, you know, it's one of them simple little things. You'll definitely catch fish on it. The fish don't know what you're fishing with, do they? As long as your line is right, and depending on what fish you're going after. Biggest mistake everybody makes, you use line that's too heavy. Fish aren't stupid. They see thick, heavy lines, and they get suspicious. They won't touch it. They're not dumb. They're not that dumb. They see something that doesn't look right, they won't go for it. So make sure you use line thin enough. I mean, really, for most applications, 3-4 pound line, it's going to be more than enough, really. I don't think we'll likely be pulling 20, 30, 40 pound monsters out. Depends where you are in the world. I know that there's quite a few people in America who are watching. You guys have probably got ponds down the road from you where you've got 30 odd pound fish in there, but where I am here, big fishies like that are relatively rare. So keep your line to a sensible size and get yourselves out there, get having fun, make yourself something to go fishing with, and go fishing with it and see if you can't catch a fish. And yeah, that's all I've got to waffle about today on account of my beautifully destroyed video idea. Some days you try and try and try and it just doesn't quite fall into plan. So there we go, guys. The the Hobo hand line. Yeah. Get yourselves out there, get bushcrafting, get having fun, be safe, get making some Hobo fishing reels, go and catch yourself some charming little fishies. Please, 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 if you do build one of these, get in touch with me, leave a comment, tell me about your experience. We've got the bushcraft community thing set up now on the I don't understand much of this, I'll be quite honest, but we do have the bushcraft community set up now, so I believe you can post pictures and stuff. So if you do make yourself something kinky like this, please do post it to me and we'll have a look at it and I'll slap a love heart and a comment on it. I always try and get back to everybody. And yeah, you know, like, subscribe, hype, share, buy me a coffee, give me your firstborn child. I don't know, all this stuff people say at the end of videos that I really don't like saying. Something I haven't said for a long time. If you enjoy it, subscribe. If you think it's rubbish, don't bother. I haven't said that in a very long time, so we'll just chuck that on the end there for fun. Ah dear, there we go, guys. Get yourselves fishing, and until the next one, which should be much better planned, I hope. Until the next one, that's Bosun Dan out.